Tilt Trading with today's live crypto market analysis and trade strategy. This is the London session. Today is July 14th, 2025. Currently, I am watching Bitcoin for a potential short position. I'll walk you through what I'm seeing here on the 15-minute. This is the low of the previous session down here at the bottom of this Fibonacci range, and here is the high of the current Fibonacci range. So I take either the low or the high of the previous Fibonacci range and take it up into its high or low nearest to my trade entry window. So the high of the previous session into this session, or the high of the previous session into this trading window is 122,790, and as you can see, we get a sweep of that level here. So now what I would be looking for is a draw on liquidity somewhere to the sell side here, likely targeting these fair value gaps here, likely this being my primary target here. So right now what I would want to see is a bearish fair value gap, and then pull back into that fair value gap for a short entry. So whenever I get a sweep of liquidity, I want to look for a draw on liquidity to the opposing side. So getting a sweep of liquidity here, and there was buy side liquidity resting in this area here that was just swept out. So a buy side liquidity pool was just swept out. So now I would look for a sell side liquidity pool to be targeted next. And that's where I was mentioning somewhere like here, down in this area here, and also this area here, and this in conjunction with this fair value gap here. So now we're getting sell candles. This could potentially be candle number 1, and this could potentially be candle number 2 out of this series for a fair value gap. If it does form, it may not form, but I have 15 minutes remaining here in my trading window, and if a fair value gap can form, then I will set a limit order into that fair value gap for a short position, and then target liquidity down at a lower level. Right now getting sell side delivery here on Bitcoin. Price trading near the 122,780 level. In between that and 122,750. Price consolidating within this level. Or price consolidating between these levels, now 122,820. So getting buy side delivery here, consolidation, now back to the sell side, 122,780. Price trades through 122,750, 122,700. 122,680. Sell side delivery with speed, 122,650. This price action here could be the second candle of a fair value gap forming here if price action continues delivery to the sell side in this candle and in the following candle. Buy side delivery, price at 122,780. $122,820. Getting buy side delivery here. $122,850. Consolidating, sell side delivery. $122,780. $122,750. $122,820, and price in between $122,820 and $122,850. Consolidating. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current 5-minute candle. Buy side delivery here, 122,850, 122,880. $122,900. With this setup, at least with this price action here on the 5-minute chart, it is looking unlikely that there will be a fair value gap forming here within my trading window. $122,850. Sell side delivery, consolidation. $122,800, $122,780. Sell side delivery here. $122,750. There still is a possibility for a fair value gap, but it would be some interesting price delivery. It would require this candle to close low and this candle here to close lower, which would give the fair value gap right in here, and wait for pullback here. That could also happen, but not the most likely of probabilities based on my experience. Price trading in between the 122.720 and 122.750 levels currently, 122.780. Price consolidating here around the 122.750 level. Price also on this sweep put in a new all-time high. 122.800. Getting some buy-side delivery here. $122.820. More buy-side delivery. 122.850. Consolidating. 122.920. 122.900. 122.920. Price consolidating here. Buy side delivery with consolidation here, 122.950. Price consolidating here around the 122.950 level. $122.880 level. $122.900. $122.800. Consolidating. $122.780. 122.750. Sell side delivery here. Consolidation. 122.780. 122.800. 122.780. Price consolidating here at this level. 122.800. session for me. Which is fine. Taking positions that meet my entry criteria is much more worth it for me than taking a position for the sake of taking a position. $122,800. $122,750. $122,720. $122,700. Consolidating here. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current candle. $122,680. So new 5-minute low from the previous 5-minute candle. Price trading near the 122,750 level and consolidating here. $122,700. $122,680. Some sell side delivery here. $122,650. New 5-minute candle low put in very quickly in this 5-minute time segment. $122,620. $122,600. Consolidating. Price reacting from the $122,600 level. The second macro. For this trading window, and it looks like for this fair value gap that's here, maybe a rebalancing for a value gap in here, or maybe not. Price holding here near their 122,600 level. 122,580. Price holding here, the 122,580 level. Now consolidating back at the 122,600 level. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current 5-minute candle. 122,550, getting some more displacement here. $122,520. $122,500. Getting some good displacement here on the sell side delivery. Nothing major, but good enough to create a fair value gap in the trade direction. This will likely be the last candle I'll look at for a chance at a fair value gap here. And if it sets up, I'll do a measured move of 190% of the fair value gap range from the fair value gap series of candles. Price trading near the 122,420 level, so some sell side delivery with speed. 122,450. Set up an order just in case price action follows through here. So put my stop above the swing high here, 122,966.3. So it'll be 122,966.5. Entry would be the high, or just above the high of this candle if it holds, but right now I'm going to let it settle into a price level, and right now just start working on the overall range here. The high 122,966.3. Low of the range here, 122,427.6. 6. One 942.8. 942.8. Okay, double check that. 121,942.8. Looks good. And limit. Looking at a 122.5418. May have to adjust this number here if a new low gets put in. 27.6. Okay, a new low's put in here. So 122,966.3. 122,963 minus 122,421.1. Minus 122,421.1. 129.34. 129.30.4. Okay. Set here. My risk is 41. Okay. It's like a 1-to-1. 121,930. Yeah, that doesn't get anywhere. $125.59. This would be around a 4-to-1 reward to risk ratio here if this were to work out. Let's see. Let's put this order in. See if an entry comes in here. would that be from the top of the range? 122, 269.3. Minus 122, 421.1. It's 123, 269.3 minus 122, 421.1. One 216577. Okay, I'm gonna let this order sit here. Could definitely get pulled back, but I'm comfortable how I'm trading this here. Take a look at one more thing. If I adjust the stop, bring the stop up, how would that be? 123, 2695. How would that change things? If I gave myself a wider stop. That would work, but be a little over 2 to 1. I'm gonna hold for what I have here. So getting some pullback here, potentially to my entry. Or maybe not. Price trading closer to entry point here, about $50 away. And price headed back towards the fair value gap here. Be interested to see if, just got an entry here, be interested to see how my idea of a target plays out here. This price trades into this sell side fair value gap here. Let's look at the macro. Starting to get some sell side delivery here. 122,400. More sell side delivery here, 122,350. So it looks like this fair value gap happened here within the second macro of the London session here. Further sell side delivery, 122,280. Consolidating, 122,300. So if we take a look at price action here, seeing this sweep here come in, seeing this short-term low come in, seeing price action close below that short-term low, bringing in a market structure shift here, along with this fair value gap, and then pull back into that fair value gap for a potential leg lower. So this is exactly what I want to see here for the silver bullet trading methodology. Again, a sweep on liquidity here on the 15-minute. Sweep of this liquidity here of this range. We get it coming in here. Then here on the 5-minute, you can see this short-term swing low coming in here. We get this candle closing below. Pull back to this fair value gap here, and then targeting this sell side liquidity down here at this level in conjunction with this fair value gap here. So that's my trade so far. Further sell side delivery here, 122.320. Consolidation. Price consolidating here between the 122.350 and 122.320 levels. This trade is working out so far. New 5-minute candle here. Getting some sell side delivery initially here. Now consolidating. I'm going to let this trade play out. Can definitely still come back and trade to the buy side here. Getting some consolidation and some sell side delivery here, 122.320. But either way, I would expect some time for this trade to play out, and to see a market structure shift on a higher time frame here on the 15-minute. Would take price closing below this level here, which price could be headed towards now. Still getting some consolidation here, trading near the 122.350 level. Buy side delivery here, 122.400. So I'm going to let this trade play out. Hopefully all goes well and get to take profit here. But if not, I'm comfortable with everything getting into this position. As far as from a silver bullet standpoint, from what I understand, this is pretty textbook. Just coming in here during the second macro, this fair value gap forming, and just doing everything that you would see from the ICT 2022 mentorship. I believe the second video, everything you see in that, I'm seeing here in this position. So now it's just a matter of my take profit if it's appropriate. Just because how crypto take profits, or how you would measure profits, the numbers that ICT was giving out, there's no correlation exactly to what type of range you want to be looking for your targets. So I want to set 3 to 1, around 3 to 1 to 4 to 1 targets. Look for something a minimum of 3 to 1. So right now, looking at a potential 4 to 1 on this particular trade idea here that's on now. So price still consolidating here near the 122.350 level. This is on tilt trading here with today's live crypto market analysis and trade strategy.